Hello guys, so we want to learn something new today. So go to Play Store and you go to search bar and you type PixelLab. So this is how PixelLab app looks like. So we're going to be learning the tools in this PixelLab app because this is the app we are going to be using to create different designs on this channel just with your smartphone. So let's dive into the tutorial. I go to my phone and open the PixelLab. So this is the interface that we are going to see. So this video is going to be part 1 and part 2. So for this part 1, we're going to learn all the tools at the top side of this app, and the second tutorial we're going to learning all the tools at the down side. So if you don't want to miss anything in this tutorial, you got to watch till the end. So first of all, the first tool here is the plus icon. So the plus tool, if I click on it, it has different segments where we're going to see the text, we have current date, we have sticker, we have shape, we have from gallery, and we have draw. So the next thing we are going to see now, so from that plus tool, okay, so from this canvas, before we explore the plus tool, let's delete this default. Okay, one thing about this thing is once you click a text on this canvas, you see that you have this pen tool and delete tool will come up. Then if I unhighlight it, you see that there is nothing here. So this whatever text you put on this your working interface will bring out these two tool. That's the pen tool and the delete tool. So I'll click on delete and you see that the tool has gone back to Pixel tab. Are you seeing it? No, Pixel Lab will still appear here. This is Pixel Lab, not Pixel tab. So let's go to the plus tool. Let's continue. But before we continue, I want this my canvas to just become plain. I'll go down here and scroll to the extreme. I'll choose this last one and you see, are you sure you want to open the project? I'll press OK. So you see that this place has become a plain canvas. Okay, then I'll go to this plus icon. I'll click on text. I click on text now. You see that new text will come out. This is when I want to add a text to my design. Then I'll come to this plus icon and choose text. So you see that these two tools also appear. I'll click on the pen icon, and if I click on the pen icon, more tools appears. So we are going to explore the tools on this pen icon before we continue. So I'll click on this one and I will write Kami. So you see that I've written Kami and all of them are in caps lock because this my button here, it's set on caps lock. My keyboard is text on caps lock. So if I click now, I can write. I see that it is now in small letter because my keyboard here is in small letter. So but what we are going to do is you can click this 2T here to put all of them in caps lock. You can also delete your text from here and write. You can also cancel. You can also press OK. So let me write Kami again and click on the double T and it becomes capital letter. I'll click on OK. So this is what we have here. So I'll click on the pen icon. So the second to here is to copy, to duplicate whatever you have highlighted. So if I click on it, you see that Kami becomes 2. Are you seeing it? So I'll go back to the pen tool again, and if I go to the double T, you see that is if you want to increase the size. Are you seeing it? That's what that double T icon means in the pen tool slide. Okay, so I'll go back to the pen tool slide. I'll go to rotate. I see that you can be able to rotate your text to different angles, but I don't want to do that now, so I'll cancel. It goes back to normal. I'll go back to the pen tool again and I'll choose this center. This center will bring out the centralized tool whereby you can shift your text to the left side, shift it to the right, put it to the center, put it upward, upward, downward. So this is what this tool can do, but I don't want to do anything. I'll just press cancel. So I'll go to the pen tool again, and you see color fill. So if you click on it, this color fill comes out down here. So I will, from here I can add color to my text. Are you seeing already made color here? So I can add any color I want. Remember that this thing is in color. So if I put it in gradient, so it has already made gradient here. I can choose any one. So on how to make these gradients, it will be in our next tutorial when we talk about the tools we have down here. So I'll press on cancel, it will go, or I press on good icon. It remains the way that we have set it. So let's highlight one again and finish the tools at the pen tool slide. So we already know about this thing. So this one is if you want it to come to the front. So but before this tool can, you can notice this front and back. We want to introduce a shape to this canvas. So I'll go to this plus icon again, and I'll go to shape. So if you click on shape, a shape comes out. But what you will do next is to go to this arrow facing down, and you can see more shapes. So I want to choose a love icon shape. So I'll click on it and it appears. I'll move down here to choose a particular color that I want. So I choose red. So that the love icon is already red. So I can increase it. I can come here and add a stroke. I can come here and add a stroke width to it. Are you seeing it? So you can make it opacity. Are you seeing it? The stroke width is, we have opacity. You can come here and add color, make it straight and the rest. So just come here and explore. But let's continue. I don't want strokes, so there is no need for that. So I'll press this checker icon and the interface remove it. So this is the shape I have. I brought in this shape so that I can explain the last two in this pen flow chart. Okay, so I'll go to the pen tool. Remember that we have explored all the other two expeditions. So remember these two, this love icon is being highlighted. So what I'll do, I'll shift this love icon down and I'll highlight on this camera like this one. And what I'll do is I'll go to this pen tool again and click here and click to the front. Okay, and you see that if I click on this shape and shift it, you see that Cami is already on top of the what shape that I brought in. Are you seeing how amazing it is? So you can highlight this Cami again and go to this pen tool and click. This one is to the back. See that Cami has gone to the back. Then if I click on this pen tool, I click to the front, Cami has come to the front of the shape. That's all about the tools in the pen tool icon. So if I click on delete, Cami will delete selected option. I'll click OK. If I click on this text already highlighted, so if I click on delete, it will automatically delete object. Okay, so I click OK and the text has been deleted. So this one is redo. So if I click on redo now, you see that that particular text I have deleted has already appeared back. So this is our redo tool. So the next one is to, let's go back to our plus icon and continue. So if you want to click on date, you click here and the date of the day that you are doing comes out. So this is the date of the day I'm recording this video, it comes out. So in case you are doing a design and you need to include a date on it, you can just simply go here and click on it, or you can as well click here and on this plus icon and click on text and add the text here. So remember how we added this text, so that's how you would do that as well. So let's delete this because we are not using it now. So I'll click on this plus icon again. If I click on sticker, see that some stickers appear down here, so you can choose any sticker that you want. I see how this one is. So you can choose any sticker that you want to add. Are you seeing it? So stickers, it has stickers too. So this one is more stickers. So you check out and look if there is anyone. I rarely use this. I hardly use this particular sticker or whatever. So I'll click on emoji, and if you want to add a particular emoji to your design, so this is where you will see some PixelLab version doesn't have this sticker, but it don't be bothered because these stickers are rarely used in designs. So you go back to the plus icon again and you go to shape. I think I've shown you people shape before. You see this arrow drop down here, you click on it and you're able to choose the particular shape that you want. I'll click on this one and you see that it has appeared. I can as well change the color from here, like I said earlier. So that's it for shape. So, but I'm not using this, so I'll just click on delete button. So the next we have here is from gallery. So from gallery, you can be able to add any picture from your gallery. So I'll click on this image here and I'll crop it out. Then you see that this image has automatically added to my PixelLab by using it. So you can add any image from your gallery from here. So click on plus icon, you click on from gallery, and you're able to add image here. So let me delete this because I'm not using it as well. So let me make this canvas empty so that we can have a clear picture of what we are doing. Okay. So this place is already empty. So what I'll do now is I'll go to this plus icon again. It says draw. So I click on draw. You see that the a drop down menu appears below here. So if I scroll, you see the pen size is, you can increase the pen size from here. You can make the pen to be smooth. You can fill the inside dashed effect and unify then blur the radius. So let's make our pen size 15, and you see that you have to draw here. So I'll make a curve here, and you see how the curve is. The curve is not straight. This plus icon, you go to draw, and if you have this fill inside, if you highlight it first, you see how it is. So it will allow you to draw and fill inside depending on the color that you choose. Maybe I chose this green color, and are you seeing the fill inside? So that's one thing about fill inside. So I will cancel and go again to draw, and I'll choose dashed line. Then I'll increase the smoothness and I'll draw. Are you seeing it? It's smooth. You see, it's smooth. So this dash line, you see that there is spaces between the lines. So I'll cancel and I'll do the last one, which is I'll come down again and select neon effect. So are you seeing it? Neon effect is kind of a shadow on the line that you draw. Then blur radius, So these are, if I click this pen size to be big, let's use the increase the pen size and see. So this pen size, if I increase it to 120 and draw, you see how bold it is. It is very big. So that's it for you. So then you can change the color, set the color. If you see, if I click here, that this one is a redo, but if I click here, undo and redo and clean. So just explore different tool we have at this draw two icons. So let me cancel this operation and continue. So the next on my list is this save icon. See this save icon here, can either save as project or save as image. So if I click on save as project, I can be able to save this particular canvas or whatever design I have here on my project slide. That means I can come back to it later. But before we do that, let me just add a shape here so that it will not be an empty canvas. So I'll click on this checker icon. So let's practice this save icon. I'll click on save icon. I'll click on save as project. So let me name this project shape. Okay. So after you have named your project, make sure you remove this keypad before you save. So make sure your work is full like this before you click on OK, so that your project will not be cut half. So I'll click on OK, see that it have saved. So where will I find this project that I've saved? You have to scroll down here and go to my project. So you see this is where it is. So this is where many designs I've done. I save it here because a client might come to me and want me to add a text or anything new to his or her design. So this is where I come and add it. So if I click on this, let's see, and you see, are you sure you want to open your project? I'll click on OK. So it's that the project appears. So that's how to save your work as a project. If you want to save your work to your gallery straight, you click on save and you click on save as image. Then here pops up, okay? If here comes up, what you're going to do is go here and click on this down arrow. You see JPEG and see PNG. So you can either save in JPEG, that's it does not have a background. Then if you are designing here and you want your design to have a transparent background, maybe you actually designed it on a transparent look, you have to save with PNG. But some people also save with PNG for higher quality. We'll do more of that as we design more with this app. So you come to this dimension, click on this arrow down and default, custom, low, medium. So for here, normally the two that I use are mostly custom and ultra, but the one I mostly use is ultra. So I'll click on ultra and come here and click on PNG because I want my design to be saved in high quality. So I'll click on save to your gallery. You have to wait for some time before your design automatically saves to gallery. That's very saved to my gallery. So if you go to your gallery in your phone, you see that this particular shape has already been saved. So the next thing is we go to share icon. Share icon is, if you click share icon, it will also bring you to save icon. So that's it. So if you want to share this particular design to anywhere, you click on share and the image is saved. You see, image is saved and want you to share it to someone. So if you share it to any of this place, person will be able to receive it. Okay. So the next thing is the quote icon. I click on the quote icon. So we have different quotes on PixelLab. So if you click on this arrow down, you see it has two languages, whether you want your quotes to be in English or in French. So these are already made templates of quotes that PixelLab have. So you go to this place, they wrote motivation, and click on the arrow down. So you see motivation quotes. If you click on success quotes, so a lot of success quotes appears. If you click here again, friendship quotes, happiness quotes, and a lot of quotes. So this is, if you want to explore, you come here and explore a lot of quotes that you can choose for example. So I can choose one quote. This one, see that it has appears on my canvas and you see it here. I can start changing color and every other thing, but that will be in the next tutorial. I won't be talking about the tools down here. So the next thing we are going to do is go to this three icon. So this three dot icon, I click on it and it has more interface. So if you see here, use image from gallery. You can also, you see that those that design we saved already appeared to us. So if I want to import it, so I'll click on it. You see that it wants me to import. I'll click on this checker icon down here and you see that the shape has already been imported. Are you seeing it? So that's it, the shape that we imported right now. So let me delete. So the next thing we are going to do now is go to this three icon again and you see full screen. So full screen is, this is what you're going to see. No other tools will appear here. Your PixelLab canvas will appear full. So if I want to remove this full screen, I'll click on it. Maybe after design you want to see how your design looks very well, like without any tool or anything blocking it. You can click on full screen. After viewing it, you can remove it from here. Click here, it has gone back to its normal way. So I'll click on this three icon again and I'll go to use image from camera. So if I click on it, this will allow you to snap whatever you want to snap rawly. Maybe you saw something that you want to use for your design, you just snap it and it automatically. So if I click on this now, you see that this will be, I'll click on this good icon. So you see that it will automatically be brought into my design canvas. So I'll click on this check icon down here. So I'll click on it. You see that it has automatically brought to the background of my design, but I don't want that. So I'll click on this video icon, click on it again. You see that has appeared. So I click on it. So you see that this background doesn't want to leave. It just, background has really taken the background of the design. So what I'm going to do to recover what I was doing before, I'll go to this three icon. There's what we call recover autosave. So I'll go to recover autosave. I think this one are different designs I've done today at different times. So I'll click the fifth one. Let's see. Are you sure you want to recover autosave? I'll click OK. So you see where we are. So if I click on try icon and click on recover autosave again, I can choose this third one. You see, third one has brought us back to this one. So whenever you are designing, maybe your design scatters or something happened to your design, don't panic. Just go to this thread icon and go to recover autosave. It will automatically bring you to where you stopped before. Okay, just try the different dates there and choose the one you want. So if you want to export, if you click on export image, it also brings you to the saving interface. So you have seen different ways you can save. We can save with this, we can save with share icon, we can save with save icon, and we can also save with export image too. So these are three ways you can save your design after you're done. So I'll click on this thread icon again, and if I want to set image size, like this canvas now, maybe I don't like this canvas. I've already, maybe the client tell me I want a banner size of this and this, maybe 10 feet by 8 feet. I want my design to be in rectangle form, Instagram format. You have made your research on Google, or you have also made your research with ChatGPT. All those things you are going to learn it on this channel. So when you are done, maybe I want to use 2000 by 2500, the long size of Instagram post. So what I'm going to do, I'll go to this thread icon now and click on the image size. Then it's this interface comes up. So I'll go to this width size and highlight it and clean it. I want to use 2000. Then I'll come here by 25. I'll click on OK. You see that the size of this thing has automatically changed to a length, as I see that it was smaller before, but now it's now more longer. So this is how you can set the size of your canvas before design. So once you open PixelLab, you come to this thread icon, go to your image side and set the size of your canvas before you continue. Let's go to the thread icon again. If you click on contact us, you're able to reach them. Tutorials, they will take you to YouTube place and you see tutorials. So you have to explore. I try to be fast so that this video will not be long. So you can remove ads from here. Maybe you are designing, but I prefer that when you are designing, just switch off your data, because PixelLab is an app that doesn't use data. So instead of owning your data and some ads are popping up and disturbing your design, it's better you off your data. So we have talked about autosave. So if you want to open PLP app, PLP file is also known as project file. So if I click on open PLP, it will take me to where we have saved project. You get, so are you seeing it? Remember when we saved this? So PLP file is the editable format of file for PixelLab. So that's why we call it PLP. When it comes to Photoshop, we call it PSD. So different software or different apps for design has the editable format for designs. That's why that means you can edit anything in the design that you have made. So let me click on this grid icon. Okay, so let's click on this three icon again. If you want to know about PixelLab, you click here. So exit is if you want to leave PixelLab. Are you sure you want to leave PixelLab? If I click OK, I automatically my PixelLab app will go away until I go to minimize or where it is again. Like I'll automatically log out from the apps. But me, I don't want to log out, so I'll click on cancel. So we're almost coming to the end of this tool. So let's go to zoom tool. If I click on this plus icon, is a zoom tool, so I can be able to zoom and do whatever I want to do in my design. Maybe you want to look close at your design, you zoom in and zoom out. So that's the zoom tool for you. So when you are done zooming, you on highlight, click on it and it disappears. So when this one is grid line is normally used to achieve an alignment in your design, or you also want to use it to create a shape or a logo. So I click on it, is here, and this one is the underline. If I want to work on the shape under, I highlight it. If I want to work on this grid line, I'll click on this place. I click on this, you see that another two comes out. So you see that this grid line has already been highlighted, so I can move the grid lines to wherever I want it. Are you seeing it? Remember, you can only move this grid line when you highlight this one that looks like box. So if I want to add extra grid line, I'll add. That's the one that is vertical. I'll add it from here. Are you seeing more lines are added? So if I want to add a horizontal line, I'll click on this one. So I'll click. You see more horizontal line have been added. So I'll move up, move up, move up, move up. Remember, these things are moving because I'm clicked here. So if I want to remove more of horizontal will be click on X. You see that anyone you highlight and click on X, this one it disappears. Then if I click here, it will help me to position. Okay, so position. Okay, so that's it. Then if I want to click a particular size, I'll click here, and the grid lines are 3 3, so I want it to be like, let's say 10, and the horizontal guys will be 10, and let's I'll click on OK. You see that this thing has already filled. I seen the it. So I want to touch the shape down, so I'll click on this U. If you click on U and this one, you can be able to move both the shape and the grid lines. Okay, so I want to remove this one, and I'll be able to move only the shape or whatever that is below the grid line. So don't worry, you will learn more about all these things as we continue to learn on this channel. So I'll highlight it. So the last on the tools that we have up here is this layer tool. So I'll click on this layer tool. See that anything that is here, anything that you have here, you have to you can control them from this layer panel. So let me add text here so that you can see what I am saying. Okay, let's also write our Kami again. I'll click on OK. So Kami has appeared. Okay, so this Kami, I want to place this on top of him. So I'll go to this layer tool again. You see that Kami is here and shape is here. So if here each of them has this 4 2 here where you can either delete, you see Kami has deleted, I'll go back to redo and bring it back. Then if I see this pen tool here, you can be able to, if you click on this pen tool, those things that you have on this one will also appear here. Are you seeing? Say we have talked about this pen tool, so you can explore. Then this one is this one that looks like eye icon. It may be I'm designing and I don't want to touch this Kami and I don't want to see it. I'll just click on this eye tool. You see that it disappears. That doesn't mean that it has already been deleted from my design. No, just that it disappeared for a moment. So I'll just click on this layer tool. I'll on highlight it, and you see that Kami has also already appeared again. So you can hide and unhide your design using this eye tool at the layer panel. Okay, so if I want to delete, I'll click on delete. I'll highlight and click on delete from here. So I'll redo it because I don't want to delete anything. So the same thing goes here, the same thing goes here. So each of the thing, any element or object that you add to your canvas can be, these things can be done on it because each one has this particular 4 tools. So you can be able to lock. If I lock this Kami now, this Kami will be here, but I cannot be able to move Kami. I can just be able to move the shape, but I cannot move Kami because it is locked. So what I'll do, I'll go back to the layer and unlock it. This padlock icon is the lock tool. So I'll remove it and on highlight layer, I can be able to move Kami again. Are you seeing it? If I lock it, I can't move Kami, I can only move the shape. So what else are we going to do here? So if you go to this layer tool, if you come down here, there is this two here and this one here. So this one here allows you to push the layer to this side while you still work on your canvas. Then if you pull it back, you come to this tool and click on it. You see that once you click on it, those four tools that used to be here will be removed automatically, and this is the only square shape you will see here. So let's try it again. Click on it and click here, and you see that two square shapes appears. Then if I click here, you have to highlight anyone you highlight before these tools can be used. If I click on Kami here, I come down here, I click on delete. So Kami has been deleted. I'll bring it back from the redo tool. So I'll click on this per second tool following the delete icon. It said I have not selected anything. So I'll click on this one and click on this pen tool. You see that that same tools appears. Some of those tools that was here, the rotate tool, okay, let's do it. The rotate tool, I can be able to rotate. Are you seeing it? Okay, let's click here, click on Kami, and I think Kami is locked at the moment. So let me unlock it. Okay, and go back to the layer tool. I'll click down here and click on Kami, and other tools appears. Remember we are dealing with this second tool, so I'll click on it, rotate. You see, I can be able to rotate it. So are you seeing it? I move back, click here, click on Kami again, click this place, and this one is you want to increase the size of whatever you want to do. You can do it there. So I click on Kami again and click on these two down, and I'll go to the second tool. No, first of all, select something before. So I'll go to the second tool again, and I'll go to this shape. Remember this shape? Remember we have done this before, so I'm just trying to show you. So I click on checker icon, click on this tool again, and select the one I want to use. Click on the second one again, and you can hide. So you can hide your whatever you have in your layer tool from here or from this four shape. Remember, so on highlight again and go here and on hide. Okay. So go to the layer tool again, and you can merge these two together by selecting the tool and come here, this third icon, and click it. Are you sure you want to merge your objects? Press OK. You see that this object has already been merged together. So redo it, redo, and you see that they are being separated. Okay. So I'll select them again and click on good. You see that good is that it brings you back to its normal state. Okay, so I'll click here again. So there is no more tool here. So as soon as I select this tool now, click here, there's no more tool. So we have finished exploring what we have here. So from here now you can choose this tool and choose this move icon. Let's move these two together. So these two are moving together without you merging them. You get? So you go there, click here, select this tool, come to the second tool and click on the four arrow tools, and you can either move them together. So that's it. So we have finished exploring all the tools up here. So watch this video gradually. You can repeat it again. Practice with time, you will master the tools in PixelLab. So as we design with this app, it will not be difficult for you. So if you watched up to this time, thank you. See you in my next video so that we explore the tools below here.